The excavation of an ancient tomb awakens the soul of Akhenkha. A cursed pharaoh seeking to reunite with his priestess Amara through archaeologist Dr. Irene Rutherford. Haunted by memories she doesn't fully understand, Irene slips further under his influence. Daniel and Layla uncover a legend. Two lovers buried apart prevent a touch that could cause doom. When a sandstorm seals the tomb, Daniel and Irene are trapped. The tomb door slammed behind them with a thunderous finality. Dust spiraled through shafts of light from the small crevice above. Daniel spun around, fists pounding against the sealed stone, his voice echoing. "Hello? Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me?" Silence answered. He turned to Irene, breathless, but she was unmoved. Something was wrong, terribly wrong. Daniel's thoughts spiraled. She's too calm. This isn't shock, it's surrender. He stepped toward her. "Irene, talk to me, please." She tilted her head, as if listening to something or someone he couldn't hear. In the heavy shadows carved by ancient gods, Irene saw him, regal, familiar, the same figure from her dreams, cloaked in robes of night and sand, Akhenkha. "My light, my Amara, you have returned at last." I remember golden walls, incense, a room filled with fire and prayers. "It is I, Amara." "Irene, look at me. You're not her. He's not real. You are. Fight this." She didn't even blink. "You were taken from me, buried before your time. I roamed the void alone until now. Let us finish what we began in the dark." A wind passed through the tomb, unnatural, cold. Irene collapsed to her knees, clutching her head, as a vision crashed through her like a flood. She was Amara again. A thousand candles flickered inside a vast golden temple. Amara stood, clothed in silk and sorrow, surrounded by chanting priests. Once, theirs had been a love whispered behind temple pillars and sealed with secret vows. Amara, the high priestess of Anubis, and Akhenkha, the pharaoh of the moon, were bound by more than duty. They had found in each other a reflection of the divine. She spoke the prayers. He shaped the kingdom. And together, they dreamed of eternity. But eternity came too soon, when Akhenkha grew ill, wasting away on his bed of lapis and linen. He clutched her hand with his dying breath. "Fulfill the legend. The twin coffins. Let them place you beside me. We will reunite in the afterlife." Amara nodded. Layla paced anxiously after Daniel left to find Irene. Something was terribly wrong. She went to her room, then moved to an old trunk her grandmother had given her. Inside lay a dagger, its obsidian blade inlaid with serpent gold. This dagger is for the severing rite. When a soul is trapped, bound between worlds, only this ritual can free them. It needs blood of the possessed, moonlight, and salt, but beware, it's dangerous. The air inside the tomb thickened. Daniel approached Irene slowly, her eyes distant. Amara's presence wore Irene like a second skin. You're still in there. I know it. You love someone who may never return. You're stronger than this, Irene. You've been through so much, and you're still here. Fight this. I know you can. A single tear slipped down her cheek. Daniel froze as a low rumble echoed through the tomb. From the shadows, Akhenkha stepped forward. He stared in fear, seeing what Irene could see all along. What once seemed divine now revealed, wrought in bone. His face, once golden, sagged where the linen had frayed. You see me now, not as a monster, but a man who refused to be forgotten. You didn't love me. You used me. You wanted to bury me alive for your own immortality. Akhenkha's smile was fractured. What is death, if not a door I refuse to close? You promised yourself to me. Your soul sang in my name. You wanted power. I never chose this. Akhenkha's eyes darkened, his voice venomous. Choice is an illusion, so is death. I carved my name into time, into the bones of kings and the breath of tombs. I own you, and you will sacrifice your soul for me. Not anymore. Amara had come from nothing. The daughter of a poor farming family on the edge of the Nile. She was given to the temple before she even understood what sacrifice meant. Her parents had done what many desperate families did, offered their child to the gods, hoping she might live a better life in their service. And for a time, she did. She grew up within temple walls, bathed in incense and sunlight, taught to read stars and recite hymns. By her 16th year, Amara had blossomed into a vision. Graceful, sharp-eyed, and unknowingly captivating. That was when Pharaoh Akhenkha saw her. He called her divine, gifted, chosen. He brought her perfumes, golden bracelets, rare fruits from Nubia. She was young, naive. She believed his words, and she fell in love. But Amara was not the first. She was not even the only. Akhenkha had whispered the same lies to every temple girl who caught his eye. What he craved was not love. It was legacy. After his death, the priest told the girls a beautiful tale that Pharaoh wished to reunite with his beloved in the afterlife, to fulfill the ancient legend of the twin coffins, a tragic, romantic ending. But it was all a lie. In truth, Akhenkha's final command had been far more sinister. He sought immortality, not unity. His soul, he believed, could live forever if it were surrounded by the willing sacrifice of divine vessels, the temple maidens. It was a forgotten myth, once spoken in fearful tones, the rite of Ankaris, the god of stillness and eternal dusk. Ankaris, it was said, would grant immortality to any king entombed with 13 sacred women, each representing an aspect of life: joy, wisdom, fertility, fire, shadow, and love. The high priest carried out the pharaoh's wishes with chilling devotion. He lied to the girls, feeding them the legend of love, swaying them with ritual and flattery. But Amara learned the truth. The night before the ritual, she fled the temple, running barefoot through the desert, robes torn and heart shattered. But the priests were relentless. Soldiers found her before dawn, half buried in the sand, screaming and begging to be spared. She was brought back in chains. When they placed her beside the pharaoh's wrapped corpse, she wept. Her fate was sealed. The chanting began. The mask, her funerary mask, was placed over her face. The gods demand unity, 2 hearts, 1 tomb, 1 soul. But I'm not dead. But you will be, an honor, queen of the eternal moon. To die by love's will is sacred. Chains of light wrapped around her arms, ritual bindings made from sacred ash and blood. A golden mask was lowered toward her. This isn't love. This is eternity in a cage. Your souls shall pierce time. But something went wrong. As the final incantation was spoken, the mask cracked. A jagged line split down its cheek, an omen of failure. The ritual faltered. The tomb did not seal properly. The souls of Pharaoh, Akhenkha, and Amara were severed. Unmoored from time, neither passed on, neither completed the ritual. And so they waited, trapped between life and death. Centuries later, when Dr. Irene Rutherford uncovered the mask buried beneath the sand, something ancient stirred. Amara's soul awoke, but not to reunite with Akhenkha. She had not waited to love, she had waited for vengeance. Now bound to Irene, Amara's spirit moves through flesh and memory, not to complete the ritual, but to break it, to destroy Akhenkha, to free herself once and for all. Outside, Layla sprinted through the desert night. The secret passage to the tomb clawed at her with every step. Sand swallowed her feet. The ceiling groaned above, and the walls seemed to shift alive with ancient fury. Booby traps, long dormant, screeched back to life. A blade hissed from the stone. It grazed her shoulder. She bled, but she didn't stop. Clutching the ritual dagger, forged in obsidian and inlaid with serpent gold, Layla pushed through narrow crawl spaces, past crumbling statues and fractured columns. She stumbled into the main chamber, breathless and broken. There at the center, Irene stood cloaked in moonlight, no longer herself. Irene, I know you're still in there. We can sever the bond, but you have to listen to me. Irene turned, and for a flicker, a breath, her expression faltered. Come, my queen, our eternity waits. Daniel stumbled forward, trying to reach her. Irene, please. This isn't you. Akhenkha raised a hand. With a blast of force, Daniel flew backward, slamming into the stone wall. He groaned, coughing blood. Layla lunged, trying to slash Irene's wrist with the dagger. But Akhenkha caught her mid-swing, her fingers closing around her throat, lifting her off the ground. Fools, you cannot sever what was blessed by the gods. Layla choked, her eyes dimming. The spirit of Akhenkha neared toward Irene, his decayed hand reaching out inches from her skin, his eyes burning with longing, with hunger. Don't let him touch you, Irene. Run! If he touches you, it's over. You'll fulfill the ritual. But Irene didn't move. But as soon as Akhenkha touched her, something strange happened. Akhenkha screamed, a sound like shattering worlds. His form erupted, sand and ash spinning into the air, unraveling into nothing. Irene collapsed to her knees. Her eyes returned to their natural hue, wide, afraid. The gold drained from her veins like melting sun. She collapsed. Where am I? Hospital. You've been out for 2 days. We thought we lost you. I remember sand. I don't get it. The dagger should have worked. The ritual should have severed the bond, but he touched you. How did you survive that? My husband once told me, you can't fight evil with evil. But when the one who created all, the source of life, is with you, nothing can defeat you. It was faith.
Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.